gotta we gotta get to the snake if I remember correctly. Oh, welcome back everybody, by the way.
Hi.
You do know we don't have to keep that last episode.
No, we don't have
we
to.
do. We wiggled. We did lots of weird wiggles. And we talked about fucking, I don't know.
If I remember correctly, which I don't.
Understandable.
Okay, do I not have the... It's the armor key, this is the mansion key. Examine, turn that shit around, that's...
The sword key. The dagger key.
It's the sword key.
It's more like a dagger than a sword.
It's the shield key, so we need
to
it.
start with S.
What's up?
Is there another key? Or...
Don't hear audio on the stream.
I mean, do
know
you
it's
need
on
to?
your end, but it's all good.
Do you need to hear audio?
I don't really need to hear it, but I'm just commenting on it. I'm not like losing sleep over it.
I love this animation. It's so cool.
Then go cool. Wait.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
there's
now I
one
can hear it.
door. Oh no, that's a bird?
The crows, yeah.
I wish I could.
You ever just bird?
Bird.
Sometimes I think about making friends with crows.
It's a
Yeah,
bird.
just give them some seed and then eventually bring pennies to you. You know, it'd be great. So that guy died.
No, that's rough, buddy.
That's rough.
Will he come back to life, or is he just kind of there?
I think he's dead.
Good. Wasn't he our friend?
Yeah, it's good he's dead. Wait, do we like him?
I don't remember.
Okay, so we did that. And I think we needed to come over here.
Wait, is that picture at all relevant? The painting?
The one on the left with the two guys stabbing each other?
Yeah.
Or at least sword fighting. The one that Seuss just aimed a gun
A
at.
picture of two knights striking each other. Sword has been tucked into the breast of the other knight. The long sword has pierced the guy to the... I don't know.
So they are stabbing each other. They're not... Like, they've already stabbed. Okay. Okay.
So that's what double penetration is.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the shield key. Okay, so we were already done this.
You know, I can't quite put my finger...
Where's Anthony? I need him. He's played this game.
I know. Anthony's talking with his wife, so we're literally the smartest man down.
So this is Richard? No, this isn't Richard.
I was gonna say...
Yeah, that's not Dick.
No, that's Max.
Not a dick, though.
Wait, is Max a dick?
I have one.
Us.
It's
I
there.
have no idea where we're going, by the way.
I don't know where anything is either, so I don't know.
I have never played Resident Evil. All I
Let's
know
go
is
back
that
to
there is some evil within this residence.
Boy, shut the fuck up.
No.
Hold on. This walkthrough is not very. Oh! I know where he is. He's like over here by the fucking. He's on the other side.
Okay.
It's the guy that we found that was shot up.
Okay.
Now I don't remember where he's at, so we just gotta fucking find him.
Seek and ye shall find.
Damn. The fucking cat sound.
No, it's a door opening. That's not a cat.
I thought it was the cat. Your cat just meowing in the distance.
Yeah, it totally was just a door opening. It wasn't my cat.
We got really loud doors in this house.
Yeah, totally.
I was like,
They sound suspiciously like this cat we like.
Yeah, doors purr, right?
Yeah. I like it.
Pichu.
there we go.
This is a very quiet and inquisitive. We're very inquisitive today.
Well, usually the
Hey,
person that I could talk to about this is not here, so I'm
Yeah,
lost.
it's frustrating. Anthony's in the call, but he's not actually participating.
He's got other things to do.
And Alonso isn't here either, and he's the other person who's played this game a lot. Fuck!
He's sleeping though. He's tired.
Unfortunately, as you can probably tell, I can't really add much to Resi. I have like no experience with this series.
The only thing we can do is just sit
The
here
only
and be
Resident
inquisitive.
Evils aren't here, and we're just kind of Resident Evil'd out.
You know what? I'm gonna tell a story then. We're gonna turn this into a podcast. So I'm gonna tell a story from my
Next
job.
can't get a girlfriend.
That's not the story I'm telling, and that's a given. Which is why I'm gonna try to get a boyfriend, because as you people seem to think that I don't like women, but it's untrue. But I also like men, so you know. And it's not gay to kiss your homies goodnight, you know. Anyways, so I was at work one night. Okay, not one night, one day, and I had to tell this guy, "Hey man, you can't stand there. That's not safe," because he was standing on this place where like buses drive through and shit. And I go up to him, I'm like, "Hey man, you know, I'm trying to be chill. You know, I don't wanna stress this guy out." So I'm like, "Hey, you know, you can't be there. It's not safe. So why don't you head back to the walkway? And we're not gonna do the thing, you know." And then he's like, "This is America, bro. I don't need to be fucking safe." I just kind of start laughing at him, and he's like, "Are you part of the Taliban, bro? You part of the Taliban trying to kill Americans, bro?" And I'm just here like, "Bro,
Yes, the white Jew is obviously part of the Taliban.
well, clearly,
Obviously.
well, he didn't see my beard, which is red as fuck. So clearly, what I am is a member of the IRA." Fucking watch out, Englishman.
Ooh.
That's my story. Does anyone else have fun stories? We're gonna keep telling fun stories until we can make this episode about Resident Evil. because
Sure.
I
I mean,
don't know Resident Evil.
I could talk about GameStop stories since I don't work there anymore and I don't
Tell
really
those
fucking care.
stories, my friend. We can call this episode.
So I'm
Story
down with that.
Time.
Let's talk about
What would you guys like to hear about GameStop? Those horror stories or whatever.
Ooh.
What was the worst thing your manager has ever told you there?
He took me outside, asked me if I had a problem with him, and I told him yes.
Oh, what
That's
a
great.
Chad.
Well, he's
The
like,
only correct response.
oh, so it's this key. Okay, cool. I need that key. No, it's because like, so he gets switched out with our old manager, who I just won't say names, just to keep anonymity for them, whatever. But he got brought in from a different store in the district, which mind you wasn't doing that well in the first place, and replaced the manager that we had, who had just turned the store around and not necessarily made a profit, but just made enough for it to be afloat, to be a store in San Francisco. And because we all know how hard that can be.
Oh yeah, 100%. San Francisco's fucking constantly turning
So,
over games.
I'm already like kind of nettled, you know. It's like, dude, like this guy was great. He knew how to work the store, the staff, everything, and now you're gonna come in here and try to replace him. It's not fucking okay. First made kiss, can't carry any more items.
Don't you love it when somebody does all the work and then another person comes in and takes all the credit?
Yeah. Well, no, the reason they switched him, and I have reason to believe that it was because he was a kiss ass. So it was like, oh, because our manager really didn't kiss ass to anybody. He was, he was put in a lesser store, I would call it. That way they keep him in line or whatever, whatever the fuck the upper management thought. And so I was already upset.
Something upper management would do.
But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this guy the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna show him the ropes, whatever. He's a manager. He should know how a fucking store is run. It's his job. Because when I need someone to do a job, I get someone whose job it is to do that job. SpongeBob
Yeah, a lot of
reference.
people can't do that.
But yeah, so he comes in, he starts telling people like, this is not how we used to do it. Oh, hey, this thing is here. Run away. And he was telling, like going left and right, telling us all that we don't do it. He was showing favoritism to the other ASM that was there, who was a guy, while the one ASM that actually knew what to do was a girl. So obviously there was some issues there. And the thing is, I wasn't second in command. I knew I wasn't second in command. I was like one of the low tier leads in the store, comparative to the two assistant managers, right? So it was like him, them two, and then like 4 of us. Well, I think at the time it was 5, but I don't really count that one because never did anything. But he knew that I basically was the only one who took the role seriously enough to be like, okay, I'm gonna open up the store, I'm gonna count the money, I'm gonna get everybody in their positions to work, because
Yeah.
that's what you do.
Yeah, you make the store presentable and you get
Yeah.
everybody ready to do their job.
And so I was already like butting heads with him from the get-go. So like he would tell the store staff to do something, and that opposite to that what I had already told him, even though we've been doing that for God knows how long. And
what you've been doing all that time has been working just fine.
yeah, exactly. Is this open? Oh, we'll see. And so I was already on edge, and I was always telling people like, dude, don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's fucking talking about or whatever. And then it got to the point where he takes me outside after a couple weeks, and he's just like, hey, do we have a problem? And I was like, yeah, we do. Like, I'm not gonna fucking hide it from you that one, like, first of all, you come into our store, and I'm gonna say our store, and try to tell us how to run the place because you supposedly had a good thing going on in fucking Ceremony or whatever the fuck, small ass stores that don't make any money. And then you come in here to try to tell me how to do my job, and then expect me to just be like, oh yeah, sure, totally, Captain. And I was like, dude, that's not how this fucking works. So I told them, look, I want this store to succeed. I wanted it to do well, and I wanted to have everybody get paid and everybody get their bonuses or whatever, if we ever even get those, because we were losing money. It's San Francisco. If you're not losing money in San Francisco, you don't have a store in San Francisco.
You don't put a store in San Francisco to make money.
Yeah, exactly. It's there it's yeah, exactly. So I tell them, look, I'm willing to work with you as long as you don't undermine the shit that I do, right? So if I tell the staff, hey, this is what we're doing, and you tell the staff, hey, that is what we're doing, then you and I are going to get along just fine. There shouldn't be any animosity here from either of us, right?
Because we're all here for the paycheck, man.
And so, just get out. Basically, it basically was like, I get out of your way, you get out of my way, right? It's plain and simple. And so he's like, all right, and then proceeds to get in my way any way, shape, or form he can, messing up my schedule and doing things that obviously a boss that isn't too happy with what you just told them does. And I was just like,
So
fine.
he's retaliating more.
Yeah, basically. But the thing is, I was so good at what I would do. That's like, if you retaliate, I would just tell the district manager, I'm cool.
Okay, this new guy's really fucking shit up.
Well, I couldn't tell him that because obviously, the which I'm not gonna say his actual name. It's just is a nice little replacement there. It sounds like he would be in charge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So basically, I would tell him like, dude, like just let's just work together, and then he would just butt heads with me and everybody around him to the point where like our senior staff left, and so I was like, "Yo, okay, so since our staff left, can you like make me the assistant manager so I can help you out with actual things?" No, obviously we gotta hire someone. Guy didn't know what the fuck he was doing, as per usual.
Oh yeah, that always happens. They hire
And-
someone that's grossly incompetent, and then they try to tell everybody what to do, and it burns everything down.
Absolutely. So yeah, there was that for a hot minute, and yeah, it's probably like the worst manager experience I've had in a while. I've yet to top it, but I know my friend John, who used to be on the channel, if you guys remember John, has even worse
Rest in
stories. Oh, it's this guy. Here we go. There you go. Found him.
You're alive.
That guy's not that dead guy's not John, by the way. John's a friend of ours.
This is Richard.
That's
He's
Richard.
resting.
Dixon.
Dick is
Yeah, it looks a little bit different from John.
Can we shoot him?
Just a little bit.
No.
Damn.
Okay, so I think it was this door.
Yeah, if he was shot once, he probably deserved it.
Well, no, he was bitten, but we cured him.
Oh, never mind. You get bitten, that's just
Is it
that's
through
just
here?
the first kinky. Not fun.
Okay, you used the shield key. There's no further use for this key. Yes.
Yeah. We don't need that key anymore.
All right. Well, hey, man, the story worked. We figured out where we were supposed to go.
Yeah.
Yay.
Any other GameStop stories you guys want to hear? Fuck, I
Um,
don't know what to do here. Hold up.
your most fun story that you have. The most fun thing that has happened there. Either funny
A
or
good
fun
story.
or like a good
Happy
thing.
story.
oh,
Like a happy story.
it's a tie between the two tournaments that I hosted.
Hell yeah.
Ah, Snake.
Big snake.
I like snakes. They're cool.
They just kind of chill. Like they just kind of slither about.
Payback time.
Oh, he's not dead.
Of course he's not dead. He's a cool guy.
Snake with
Now
a
you can get its
4mm
tooth.
blade.
Thanks.
Anthony's not muted in his thing. He hasn't said anything. I think he's
No, Richard.
alive.
Wow, that snake just ate dick.
Yeah.
Richard!
Dick is in Richard. No.
So I guess you could say the snake ate a tasty dick.
Say he's well. You can't really say he's a snake.
Snake eater.
You're poisoned, Seuss.
Did we bring any healing stuff with us?
No,
Oh,
you couldn't.
get the shotgun. The shotgun's in
Hold
the-
on. Fuck.
Oh shit, the tail. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, what's that item over there?
What's that
It's
hitbox?
shiny.
I think we could just leave.
We should heal before we go back in the room.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the
Oh, she got poisoned. Am I
Am I
poisoned?
poisoned?
I don't know. You were
Oh
bit
my
by a
God.
poisonous snake. I need serum.
It's it's venomous snake. And if anything, she shouldn't be worried about poisoning. She should be worried. She should be worried about venom. She needs to get.
Okay, we gotta go there, which is good.
Okay, envenomated. Fucking
You okay there, Ark?
envenomated. I forget what it's called when you. I think that's the right word. Envenomated. Yeah, envenomate. Shit. Oh yeah, we have the shotgun now. What are the little bomb things?
Fuck.
We could just go back, and because we have healing items inside of the thingy, right?
I'm not
box.
sure.
Oh yeah, Seuss, you were telling the
Oh yeah. So it's
story.
got to be a tie between the two events that I got to host at GameStop. The first one was a Pokemon tournament for the upcoming Sun and Moon release.
Oh.
So I actually got people to bring in their X and Y copies, and we held a single elim like 64-person tournament or some shit like that.
Wait, was I there for that?
Maybe.
Was it in the lower level?
Maybe.
I
Yeah, it was in
like,
the
"You should
lower
play some
level.
Pokemon. Yeah, I think I went up to some guy. I was like, "Hey, you should play his Pokemon music," and it was actually just the fucking Flintstones theme.
Oh man, maybe I might remember that, but I remember like the whole time I was like having to police people because everybody was using Greninja and Blaziken, who were banned at the time.
I mean, the rules also didn't make any sense
Wait,
because
was it
it was
Azure
like
Greninja or was it just regular?
no
Greninja?
Protein Greninja. It's the one with protein. I think this thing is just super broken.
Protein?
Yeah, the one that changed your type.
Yeah, protein.
Yeah, protein. Yes, that is what I've been saying.
It is not protein, it's protein.
No, fuck.
The what?
you.
What?
But yeah, it was where I couldn't use Landorus despite the fact that like it was legal under the Smogon format, and I kind of hold a grudge to this day in regards to that.
I'm sorry. Everybody was complaining, so I was just like, yeah, fuck it, I don't care.
Oh wait, no, I was wrong. Protein. Protein.
I'm still calling it protein. You can't fucking stop me.
Fuck you. Fuck you and your protein.
Fuck your protein.
What was the other tournament you hosted?
And then
You said
the other one
Pokemon.
was Street Fighter. When Street Fighter 5 came out, we actually got a copy of Street Fighter we could use the day of. And people actually got to play it. Nobody knew who to fucking play anybody. So that
Right,
shit was
because
hella
no one
funny.
knows like tier list. There's no tier list
Street
predictions.
Fighter 4? Just Street Fighter 4?
No, Street Fighter 5 when that first came out.
Oh yeah, that game was woof.
And then yeah, the thing is it was we got a split not forecast, what's it called, we got a split tournament because half the people that wanted to show up didn't come because Daigo was playing in the Foundry against who was it, fucking what's his name,
Not Justin, right?
no,
Justin,
not Justin. He was a rapper, I think, or pop artist or whatever the fuck.
This is sounding familiar too. God damn it.
Was it
D40?
Wiz? Was it Wiz? Wiz Khalifa? No. Someone famous enough to get people riled up. The funny thing is, everybody believes that Daigo kind of threw. But then afterwards, after the tournament was done, and then we were doing the release night. The first, I think, well, was it like 60 people got a copy of the game, a poster, and all of it signed by Daigo.
Oh nice.
Oof.
Yeah,
Damn.
so we had a copy signed copy of Street Fighter 5 for a while with Daigo's name on it.
That's pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Did someone end up taking it home?
probably because that store closed down. So this way.
Oh wait, I think I know which one you're talking about. There's the one off of Market, right?
Yeah, the SF, the main SF store, the flagship.
God, I missed that store. It was fun.
I capitalized on when they had their retro games for a while. Like
Oh,
there was one where
dude, I got two
I bought,
copies of Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. It was fucking sick.
oof.
Yeah.
What was it? I think it was like 45, $50. I got a copy of Melee with like all the fixings inside.
Oh fuck, that's legit.
Yeah. I got a couple N64 games. I got, what was it? THPS, GoldenEye, I think maybe my Mario copy of Mario Party, but
Have you ever played Rush 2049? I think this was.
yes,
I
the San
have.
Francisco one. I played a ton of it in the arcade.
I love the hell out of that game. I had it for this Nintendo 64, and I love the hell out of it.
Right, I think I've seen the N64 version.
It was grossly inferior to the other versions, but it was still fun.
Can't imagine why.
Fucking N64. Yeah, I don't know which I never had a PS1. My brother did when we were growing up, but I never played it. And he had the, you know that, the 3D Mega Man game.
Oh, yeah, 64 or whatever. Wait, you mean Mega Man 64?
Yeah, I think it also came out in 64. I don't remember what the name was, but that game was weird. Especially for a Pokemon game. It was very experimental early on in 3D.
You mean Mega Man?
Yeah, the Mega Man game. Wait, did I say something different?
You said it's like a unique Pokemon game.
Oh god, my brain is fucking... Pokemon and Mega Man are the same in my brain, apparently.
They're both video games, and everyone knows that all video games are the same. So.
They're both a Nintendo.
It's the Nintendo.
Nintendo, more like Nintendo.
There we go.
Don't.
Nice.
My poison.
Yeah,
What's
that,
your favorite
fine.
Nintendo game? Mine is fucking Pac-Man.
Like we're talking like pure Nintendo or and if it came out on a Nintendo console.
Just pure Nintendo.
Pure,
There's a lot of games.
Pure Nintendo, probably Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I
Because like if you were talking like Nintendo consoles, then it would be Pokemon Crystal all the way. But that's a Game Freak title technically.
yeah.
My
Do Kirby games count as a Nintendo game?
They are
Because
HAL
they-
Labs.
Laboratory.
Yeah, the HAL Laboratories.
Well, HAL Laboratories was eventually absorbed into Nintendo, though. I think.
Then it would be a Nintendo game eventually. Yeah.
either way, what's your favorite Kirby? I'm curious.
Favorite
favorite
Kirby
what?
game?
Yeah, well, you said about like Kirby. Were you gonna say like one of your favorite Nintendo games was a Kirby?
Oh yeah, 100%. Kirby's always like Kirby and the Amazing Mirror is by far my favorite Kirby game in general. It was my first Kirby game, and it will always be my favorite.
I would say actually like my favorite Nintendo game, like hard stop, would be what is it? Kirby Planet Robobot. Though
Really?
if that doesn't count,
Fucking precious.
yeah. Though if that doesn't count, I mean like, I guess one that I can never, say no to is Galaxy 2 or Galaxy. Both of them are really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like see the thing I have with Mario games is that they're never my favorite games, but they're just really good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I've never been a Mario fan. Like, I had the Mario Party games, but like, everybody had the Mario Party games.
Hmm.
They were just.
But I mean, you
popular.
have to. I mean, there has to be like at least one sort of Mario game you can like, because like you got carts, you got the sports, you got the parties, you got the other sports, the RPGs, the racers, whatever.
Yeah. I think, if I had to pick an exclusive Nintendo property that I've liked, fucking hell,
I'm trying to think as well. What's my favorite Nintendo game?
I could just rattle off other games. Fuck
I think
fuck you.
Brawl. I think I'd have to
Oh,
pick
that's a good
Brawl.
one.
I like Smash.
Like,
I-
unironically, I really enjoyed the hell out of Brawl. It had a good story. It was very fun to play. It was my favorite party game to play with friends. I never actually owned a Wii, so I played it at my friend's house, but it was always our go-to game. So it was like
To
really fun.
say, I would
I
have
have
to
good
say,
memories for Brawl.
if we're going off most played, then my most played Nintendo game is
Or not.
either Smash 4 or Smash Ultimate. Favorite Nintendo
Smash
game?
Ultimate is like a very good objective, like, what makes one of the greatest games. It's like in an objective
Oh, yeah.
sense. I'm not saying it's mine, but like, it's like you can't look at a game that has that much content, that much balance, that much polish, and say it's not one of the best games.
Oh
But
yeah, so that's
Yeah,
not
it's
a
a good
damn
game.
well put together
Is it
game.
my favorite? Nah. It's not even. It's not my favorite Smash game. I think my favorite Smash game would probably be fucking, like the original Super Smash Bros. Or fucking, Melee was good, and Brawl. I'd say the original Smash Bros. And Brawl were my favorite to play.
I would
I
also
have to say, excluding Smash, my favorite Nintendo game, at least Nintendo property game, is probably Pokemon Gen 4 because of
I don't think that counts as like a
That's
first.
not a Nintendo game.
That's a Game Freak game.
I know.
You fucking
Still-
loser.
Where am I
My
supposed to
favorite
go?
Game Freak game would be Pokemon Black. Pokemon Black 2 in particular.
Yeah, I would say Black 2, White 2 is my favorite Pokemon.
Platinum.
Platinum's up there. It
Probably
honestly
the
kind of
best
shocked.
Gen 4 game.
Yeah.
Platinum
it's
got me
competing-
back into Pokemon because I remember I went through a dry spell, and then I finally got a DS. My cousins were like, "Yo, you want Pearl?" And I was like, "Nah, I pre-ordered Platinum because I wanted my own game, and it was just dope."
Yeah,
it was the
Platinum's
best
really
Gen 4
good.
game. Like, it's better than Shining Pearl and fucking Brilliant Diamond.
It's Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond should have been Platinum remakes, honestly.
They should have. They should have just
Yeah,
made one, and it should have been fucking Platinum. They should have
It's
just
an
renamed
interesting-
Platinum.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing when it comes to those remakes too. It's like because Platinum is like the game out of the entire series that it is a like objective upgrade. Like Black 2, White 2 are different experiences. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon kind of suck.
Ultra
Sort of
Sun
thing,
and
like-
Ultra Moon aren't upgrades or side grades or anything. They are literally a duplicate with a few extra. It's basically DLC where you have to buy a whole nother game to have the DLC.
Yeah. But yeah, like overall,
It's
it was
stupid because Oros came out earlier, and before that, and it was fucking great.
yeah. But that's a different discussion. But like
Competitive-wise, it's
like I said, Platinum is like the most objective upgrade, and then it's like no reason to play Diamond and Pearl. Like Platinum is just better, and as a result, I feel like a lot of people can kind of agree, like because of that label, that Diamond and Platinum are definitely on the weaker side of the overall Pokemon spectrum.
Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, because it's like just fucking play Platinum. Like you
Yeah, it's
you
a
just.
better game.
Mm-hmm. And then and then yet they decide to just remake Diamond and Pearl. Like
Because they have
just-
to keep true to the fucking we need to release 2 versions.
Well,
each
because they know
release
it would need more
because-
money.
Well, no, the two versions you can still release them with like its separate Pokemon, like
Yeah,
but
or-
add,
yeah,
but add
add,
the add the fucking
But have
Platinum
all the-
storyline, like.
Would have been nice.
But I think
Extra
this is
content.
because Game Freak, Game Freak didn't develop this. It was a different.
Yeah,
they
they-
contracted a different company, and as a result, they probably
shit.
were extremely limited on their
They literally
creativity.
just gave them the code of Diamond and Pearl. I find this really stupid. It is almost a duplicate of Diamond and Pearl.
Right.
Like the same exact code. Like the back-end code was the same exact fucking thing.
Oh right. I think that's
Because-
why
Because you could use like modifications to it that you could do to the original games.
yeah.
And people were like, this is literally duplicated code. And it's like, why the fuck is this a thing? Why is
It
this?
wasn't.
Why did they do this? It's so
Because
stupid.
they had no time and they had no money, probably.
Well,
Shit.
yeah, they. Oh no! Oh no! Oh
Oh,
no!
you get mean. Don't do that. Don't let him eat
Jill
you.
Valentine doesn't need kisses from a Zambi.
The living dead.
It's a Zambino. Childish Zambino.
I don't have any ammo or weapons, so we're kind of
How
effed.
are we looking on
We
time,
should
by
have
the
brought
way?
a the knife with us.
Oh
This
shit.
is
Well,
about-
Anthony was supposed to be taking
Was supposed
Oh,
to
wow.
keep track of time.
Yeah, keep it taking
He's a
time.
little preoccupied.
Yeah, it's okay. It happens.
It happens.
Well, let's just check everything and see what we can find, I suppose.
Oh yeah,
Um,
did the episode end?
We should end it soon, actually. Probably like in the next 2 minutes or so.
Hmm.
Don't tell me.
So-
I have to go all the way around again. Well,
It's broken.
well, it's a good place to stop here. So,
Well, then
see you
we're gonna
guys,
Call it there. Good night, America.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
everyone.